Welcome to Rediscover the Verde Valley. I'm Christian Oliva Del Rio. I'm the President and CEO for the Cottonwood Chamber of Commerce. You might see that we're doing things a little differently today. With everything that's going on with physical distancing and COVID-19, we've decided to take this show virtual. It's been a little bit challenging for us. We're still trying to work out the bugs, so bear with us. With me today is Tracy Shimikowski. She's my Vice President and Chief of Operations Officer. Tracy, how are you doing today? Staying safe? Staying healthy?
I am staying safe. Absolutely.
Very good.
For sure.
Happy to hear it.
Maintaining that physical distancing.
Right. It's been a little bit challenging for us. Can you tell us what we've done a little bit differently as far as our offices, and how are we working together to get through this?
Well, we're doing a lot of telework, aren't we, Christian? We have gone virtual with the Visitor Center. So if anybody needs to reach out to us, we can be contacted via email at info@cottonwoodchamberaz.org. You can also reach us on our Facebook pages, Cottonwood Chamber of Commerce and Visit Cottonwood.
Very good.
Aside from that, we come in. Go ahead, Christian. I'm sorry.
That's okay. This is part of what we have to get used to, right?
Right.
So I just wanted to mention that we are coming into the office occasionally to check mail, check voicemails, and all that kind of stuff. So we are keeping in touch with our members and requests. Also for tourism, which is a little bit more challenging, not having a visitor center. We do have a website, visit cottonwoodaz.org, for latest on tourism and information there, and how things, when they start getting back to normal, how you can come visit and hang out with us here in the Verde Valley as well. So Tracy, tell us a little bit more about what's going on as far as business. We've been doing quite a few e-blasts almost every couple days, right, to try and keep things up to date and keep our members up to date. Tell us a little bit about some of the updates we're sending out, some of the information we're sending out.
Sure. I mean, it's changing often, as we all know, and we no sooner get information out there, and within a short period of time, we're having to provide new updates. But the Small Business Association has a disaster loan program. There's the Paycheck Protection Program that provides small businesses with funds to pay up to 8 weeks of payroll. All of this information is continually updated on our cottonwoodchamberaz.org website. And so you can continually, check that, see the latest updates from those agencies, along with Arizona 211. I know, Christian, you've been, working a lot on getting that information on the website as well.
Right. Yeah. We've pretty much dedicated the homepage of our website, cottonwoodchamberaz.org, to have this information. We also have a COVID-19 page dedicated to these resources as well. So definitely check out the homepage with some we're trying to keep most current news releases on that homepage. Then you can click on the COVID page to get more resources and updates. Let's delve into this a little bit. We received a synopsis of the 3 loans and the advance being available through the SBA. So as Tracy mentioned, the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, just give you a quick idea, that is a 30-year fixed rate at 3.75 interest rate loan for small businesses up to, small businesses under 500 employees. The purpose of this loan is to provide roughly 6 months of working capital. So definitely look into that. The next section talks about this immediate grant. This is something new that just came out. So once you go through the process of registering with the SBA, there towards the end of the process, there is an option to check a box for this grant of $10,000. This is directly to help keep employees, utilities, your rent and or mortgage for your business. And again, this is a grant. It is not does not have to be paid back. And this, from what I understand, is an injection right into your business within 3 days of applying. They're trying to get that out to people and businesses right away. So this information will be up on our website. Like Tracy was saying, if you need more help as well with this information, SBDC, you should register with them as a client, but you also could go straight to the sba.gov website and get more of this information as well. And all those links are on our website. Tracy, tell us just a little bit. Again, we're not legal scholars, and this information is changing on us pretty regularly. So we're trying to give you as much information as we can. But again, we're not the professionals in this area. So please do your homework and follow up and talk to the people that do have all the answers. But give us a little brief explanation about the Paycheck Protection Program. And you were sharing with me earlier too that you can apply for one or the other, right?
Right, and I don't have those notes quite in front of me at the moment, but this has to do with the CARES Act and the Family First Act. So, but talking a little bit about the Paycheck Protection Program, as mentioned, it provides small businesses with funds up to 8 weeks of payroll costs, which includes the benefits. And, you know, those funds can be used to pay interest on mortgages, rent, and utilities. Again, you know, there's a lot of information with all of this, and we encourage anybody who is, you know, interested in any of these programs to reach out to our local Small Business Development Center, talk to your tax accountants. If you need to, talk to, you know, an HR attorney or a regular attorney to make sure that, you know, you're able to provide and be able to, you know, access these funds. As Christian mentioned earlier, there is some things that came forth yesterday in a webinar that I was involved in that talks about the Family First and the CARES programs. You cannot apply for both. If you do one, you can't do the other. So make sure you research both of those programs to determine which one is going to best fit your business needs.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. So
absolutely.
The other thing that we've got on our website is there are resources. Verde Valley Community Resources is one of the other sheets that we put together on the website, as well as from the Yavapai County Board of Supervisors, District 3. So there's information there about the Verde Valley Sanctuary, contact numbers and websites as well. A lot of contact information for people in need, homeless, or people in need of food. A lot of great resources here as well. And again, this will be available for you on our homepage. I know that Yavapai Broadcasting here is also helping us with this show. They have a lot of great information on their website as well. All of our partners, VV Rio, the City of Cottonwood, SBDC at Yavapai College, again, are all great resources where you're going to find a lot of useful information to help you through these tough times. NACOG as well. So if we're talking unemployment, unfortunately, we're seeing those numbers begin to skyrocket, right? So NACOG is a great resource for you as well. As far as unemployment, it's azui.gov is the unemployment website, and you should be getting registered with that right away. They're also going to be expanding that resource. Correct, Tracy? Are they increasing the dollar amount for that?
Right. So you have, you know, the state unemployment, and then there's also the federal unemployment that they're adding on. It is limited. So again, it's one of those things where when you're applying for all this, make sure that you understand how long, you know, you'll receive the new federal unemployment, which is, I believe, that $600 a week. It is on top of, your regular state unemployment, but it does have a cap. So, as you're applying for unemployment, make sure that you understand fully how that all works.
Right. You definitely got to keep those things in mind and research that. So, some of the other updates that we received is that so Grand Canyon has officially closed as of last night, yesterday when this news release went out. So we're going to be seeing some changes there as far as national parks, and I would assume at some point state parks. We're going to keep up to date on that and make sure that we get that information out to you as well. We wanted to also put up the information about Yavapai Emergency Phone Bank. Is the phone number for that is 928-442-5103. And of course, you mentioned the COVID-19 hotline is 211 from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. You can call in on that number, and we have links to that as well on our website. There's also a lot of great information, as well as Arizona Together, which Governor Ducey put out. So there's a lot of great resources there. Moving on to my next one here, I also wanted to let everybody know that the governor is actually hosting a town hall meeting tonight at 6 p.m. I would imagine it'll be on all of the local TV stations. So make sure that you tune in to that and get more information. He's going to be going over all of the executive orders that are in place, and I believe you're able to submit your virtual questions as well in advance. So I would imagine that would be through his website. Unfortunately, I haven't received that link yet. So wanted to give you all that information. When we come back from our break, we'll give you a little bit more, and we'll talk about what we're trying to do here with Rediscover the Verde Valley. Thank you, and we'll talk to you in just a minute.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride!
There are people who struggle with addiction and homelessness. Sometimes it may feel like there is nothing we can do to help.
But there is. You can make a tax-deductible donation and help those in need transition away from homelessness.
When you give someone a handout, you could actually be supporting an addiction.
A better life starts with better health, especially for those living in the streets.
Support solutions, not addictions. You can make a difference. Visit cottonwoodcares.org.
Welcome back to Rediscover the Verde Valley. Again, I'm Christian Oliva Del Rio with the Cottonwood Chamber of Commerce. And as you can see, we're trying things a little bit differently today. This is our first attempt at hosting this show remotely. So please bear with us for any bugs that we may encounter, or you may see us looking at opposite screens trying to gain information. It's a little awkward not having my guest right here in front of me, although I do have Tracy Shimikowski with me virtually. Tracy is our Vice President and Chief of Operations Officer, working remotely with me here and trying to get information out to all you folks. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Kristen.
So just pulling up our website so that I can share more information that we have here. And I know I'm not supposed to touch my face, but I'm working on that.
I know it's really hard.
We do have.
I understand that.
It is a little bit awkward. So on our homepage, we're actually trying to support and highlight some of our chamber members. We know that some of you are still open for business. You do have businesses that you are able to work online, work remotely. So you can take online orders and or ship to customers. So we want to know about your changes in habits with this new norm, how you're conducting business. So if you would please email us, Tracy and or myself or both of us, it's Christian@cottonwoodchamberaz.org and Tracy@cottonwoodchamberaz.org. Send us information. Let's try to get you scheduled where we can highlight you virtually like this as well. What your business is, what you're doing, and how you're staying in business and surviving. We want to hear from you. So I want to take you back to our website, cottonwoodchamberaz.org. And again, right from the homepage, if you'll scroll down just a little, you will see a highlighted area where we're trying to keep the most recent news releases and keep information up there for you that's current. But then just right below that as well, we've got a couple areas that we're highlighting. Old Town Cottonwood and the Old Town Association has a list together of some of their businesses and how they're either doing curbside, takeout, or again, mail order, depending on the type of business. We also have all of our restaurants that are still doing takeout and curb delivery service. You'll see that section next to that. They're highlighted in there. So again, please, chamber members, if you start doing things a little bit, well, you should be doing things a little bit differently already. Please send us your information, reach out to us so that we can highlight your business as well. We also have some great information there for our healthcare members, assisted living, senior care. Just heard from AZ Care Management as well. They let us know that they are still functioning and working. That's an important resource. Bonnie Shimko and Bob Shimko, great people working with our seniors and helping them through these difficult times. So please connect there if you need help in that way. We also have another link to our government agencies, City of Cottonwood, Yavapai County. I have to say that I'm quite proud of our municipalities in the entire Verde Valley, and Yavapai County has really been stepping up. Been actually included in several Zoom meetings each day. We're getting updates every day from each of those organizations, Yavapai County every other day, and same thing with Verde Valley on the opposite days. So we're overlapping and keeping that information current. Bear with me a second here, trying to pull up more information. So we also have a sheet that was provided to us by Yavapai County that talks about the testing sites that are available. We have 3 available here in the Verde Valley that I know of, that's listed on this sheet. Immediate Care in Camp Verde off of Finney Flat Road, Spectrum Healthcare in Cottonwood, as well as Verde Valley Medical Center. Now, keep in mind with all of these testing sites, you do have to contact your primary care physician first so that they could review your symptoms, find out if you actually need to go get a test done. You'll have to have that referral. It's drive up only. They will only be testing a single individual in one car. So don't go rolling down there with a whole bunch of people thinking you're going to get everybody tested. That is not the case. We have very limited resources and need to be cautious and aware of how many PPEs and everything our healthcare workers are using. So please follow those rules. Make sure you contact your primary doctor first to get an approval to go get this test. And we'll give you more information as that starts coming available. Tracy, let's get you in here. Let's talk a little bit more about our last newsletter that we just sent out yesterday. Had some great information. We did share a little bit about the visitor center already, but let's talk about, we host monthly mixers, and we were doing chamber breakfast for a while there. What are our plans moving forward?
Well, we're obviously going to look at some hybrid versions, right? We're looking into possibly trying to make those virtual. So
Right.
Stay tuned for more information on that, because I think it'll be fun. We'll try and create a virtual mixer where everybody can, grab a cocktail while they're at home and network with us via Zoom, I'm thinking. The other thing that has also gone virtual. What was that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say the other thing we've gone virtual with is what used to be our Marketing Monday. So Hank and Sharon Uloff are now doing this virtual as well. And the next ones are April 7th and 9th. That is on our newsletter. We've got to get that information up on our website so that people can log in and learn about the 10 C's of social media marketing and inexpensive ways to market your business while social distancing. So lots of good stuff coming forward as we...
For more information on how they can get that information, that should be in the newsletter.
Yes.
As well as we'll make it available on the website.
And it will be on the website. Correct.
Okay. All right. Very good. Bear with me here. We're working it out. So what's the other? We got
we are
the Better Business Bureau, right?
Right. The BBB, our local BBB, is offering free webinars on a daily basis. So they've got all kinds of good things coming forward. I believe those take place at various times, but if you go to the Better Business Bureau website, I'm sure you'll be able to find out, just exactly what those webinars entail. So keep that in mind as well as you look for alternatives for virtual learning.
Great. And so the city of Cottonwood is becoming pretty creative too on their virtual lessons. We received the Cottonwood Parks and Recreation Rec Gazette, right? Came to us via email, and they are going to be doing some virtual Facebook Live exercise classes. So if you're wanting information about that, we would direct you to Cottonwood Parks and Rec, and we will also get this PDF file that shows the class schedule. I'm seeing here they starting on Mondays. They have 9:30 classes, 10:30 classes, and then it jumps to 2 in the afternoon. Yoga with Roxanne, 3 p.m. Zumba with Rose, and 4 p.m. is, what is that? Rip X with Jeannie. So good stuff. You can connect and still stay in shape and stay healthy. I don't know if I want to do Zumba on the screen, but people are definitely thinking outside the box, right? And that's exciting news. This is a tough time for our country and for the world. And I'm happy to see that we're coming together and trying to make the best out of it, right?
We are.
Move right back along. So again, also on our newsletter, there was information here about ABC 15. Tell us a little bit about that, Trace.
Well, that is something that just was recent. Pardon me, as far as our tourism, correct. That is something that just launched. It's their We're Open campaign. So restaurants simply need to visit the website and tell their story on ABC 15 We're Open. Also, the Arizona Restaurant Week, they're doing all kinds of ways to promote our local restaurants through takeout. So that's another resource to be able to put your information up there. Make sure that people know you're open, what you're doing, how you're accommodating, whether it's, pickup, curbside delivery, etc. So lots of good things on the forefront. The other thing that is going on is we can use images on social media to remind visitors of what they can look forward to checking out when everybody's able to travel again. So if you have images, send them to us. You can also send them to Heather at frontburnermedia.com. She's the one who's handling a lot of our tourism stuff, and she is our contracted agency to take care of all that for us. So lots of good things on the horizon.
Right. There's also a great information page through the Arizona Office of Tourism I'd like to direct you to as well. We are complying with all of the physical distancing and everything, so we want you to be assured that we are paying attention to those things. But tourism.az.gov/COVID-19-updates. So that's the website you can get information of about tourism and traveling, but also check out Arizona Office of Tourism.gov. So a lot of great information there. The other thing I wanted to share, Tracy, maybe we can kind of tag team on this one too, because you know, we've been highlighting a lot of our businesses, restaurant businesses, because they are being affected, restaurants, tasting rooms, bars. But we have a lot of other businesses out there that are able to stay open during this time. A lot of them are essential businesses as well. Tell us about Northern Arizona Thermal Imaging. Carol Conti, right? She's open. You had a recent experience with her and her business, and how was it?
And Carol Conti is such a pleasure to talk to visit. She's very knowledgeable. She does all kinds of thermal screenings. So and it's very comfortable, relaxed environment. I really enjoyed it. It was a great experience.
Right. So I know that she's put in some safety precautions as well. She's strictly working by appointment only, and there is physical distancing, and everything is sterilized and cleaned. So
Absolutely.
Keep those resources in mind, right? Some of our retail businesses as well have to stay open, as long as they are practicing the physical distancing and are able to promote that as a limited number of customers within the establishment at any given time, less than 10, right? And to be able to maintain at least 6 foot spacing. That's some of the conditions, but again, you should consult your legal team and information to make sure that you can do that. And we will have some of those resources available as well on the website. So Tracy, I think we've kind of hit the point where we're done for right now.
We are.
But we are and want to communicate with our members. Please send us emails or call. We would love to highlight you in this new format. And of course, you have to be able to have a computer that can show video and you can teleconference with us. That's one of the only requirements, right?
Right. Exactly.
Any last minute words of advice to everybody?
Stay at home, stay healthy, stay connected, live long and prosper.
Yeah. This has been our high sign for the last several weeks. We want you all to live long and prosper. So practice physical distancing, stay home, stay healthy, and stay connected. Please get a hold of us so that we can highlight your business and share how you're doing during these troubling times. We appreciate it, and thanks for watching. Hope to be coming back to you again very soon. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.